Okay. Think we're good to go here. I think, last thing we need to do here is make sure everything's working. Fantastic. All right. How's everybody doing today? How are you doing, Destron? How are you doing, Ed? Sorry for the late start here. We finally pulled the band-aid off for things outside of this new warband we're going to begin. So let's actually just get that going first. So what we're returning to, you guys already know, is the one warband that was the first one I did, the Cult of the Possessed, or I just call them the Chaos because Cult of the Possessed, whatever. It's the Chaos for me. Mordheim has become a lawless, blighted place. Far from the authority of temples and noble lords, the malignant clutch of chaos hangs heavy over the ruins, changing those too desperate or too stubborn to leave, drawing to it creatures already twisted by mutation and corruption. Groups of these degenerates and mutants gather together in the cult of the possessed, seeking to gain the favor of the Shadow Lord by returning the Wordstone to the pits and slaughtering all those they find trespassing upon their master's domain, the City of the Damned. The inhuman, the subhuman, and the non-human all gathered into the dark embrace of madness. Now, we can start at rank 5 or rank 0. Which would you guys rather start on? This isn't a tutorial warband, so rank 5's not bad, only because it, it gives you a full team. I mean, I would say a somewhat bit of difficulty at the beginning is the carry space when you don't have a full team. 5 does smooth out the game a little bit. But for the tutorial, when I do mercenaries again, they are going to be 0 because if you're starting out, you need to know how to deal with rank 0, which is, well, chaotic. Very, very chaotic. There's just no way around it. It is chaos because there's very few units, and the beginning of the game when everybody's undergeared is super, super, super just underprepared, super squishy. It's super bursty and inconsistent. That's what makes the beginning hard. But yeah, we'll do 5. Here we go.
I can feel your ambition and your desire. I can see it rising from your tainted flesh, boiling up from your blackened soul. You are not content to merely be. You must know why. That is good. That is as it should be. Many are consumed by the power of chaos. It is only the select few who aspire to understand. You may call me Murder. I came to this place on behalf of the Purple Hand to discover the change that had been visited upon Mordheim. Do not listen to the Sigmarite fools. It was no judgment of their puny god that descended upon this city. It was the blessing of the dark gods we serve. They see only destruction, their minds yearning for what was and refusing to accept what is. We know better. We see not corruption, but liberation in the touch of our gods. What is chaos if not freedom? Freedom from the tyrannies of flesh in form of spirit and soul. Escape from the lies we have been told to accept as reality. Since coming here, I have heard the whispers of the Shadow Lord. I have felt his glory surround me until my body was wrapped in his darkness. Behold the change worked upon me. Gaze upon the might of the dweller in the pit. Beside him, even the Purple Hand are but blind children. You have heard the Shadow Lord's call. You have cast aside the chains of morality and mercy, cut all the weakness of doubt from your mind. A greater calling beckons you, to serve the ruinous powers. Gather the Wordstone, return its darkness to the pit. By its malefic energies shall the Shadow Lord grow strong. Kill those who would dare to oppose you. Let them be offerings to old night. Glory and horror await you. The wonders and terrors of real truth. Of chaos.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to take care of something quick. So, as you can see, Chaos is a little bit... Stuck up their own ass, we'll say, about freedoms and whatever. The lack of freedom they really have. Anyway, Mordheim is a game about making tough decisions. Not really. We'll see about that. But yes, if you're asking what level I started with my first Chaos Warband, well, it was when I just started the game, so I was actually at level 0. So, we'll just start with the leader. Spellcaster, by the way. Yippee for spellcasting leader. He has Blood Sacrifice. This is, after dealing melee damage, reduces the cost of the next spell cast by 1 offense point. The next action must be taken, is a spell, or you lose it. So, what you do there, you could just kind of make him a melee character, which is, duh. I mean, do it. I think when I built him, though, I didn't actually make use of that. I made him an archer. But here's the spell that they start with. It is unbelievably strong. It costs 2. So, yeah. It is a one-handed swing. That's it. That's all it costs. And after you hit them, your next spell gets reduced to cast, so it costs 1. So, what ends up happening is your first swing costs 3 to hit and cast a spell, and then your second swing costs 3, and then a fourth one. So, you're ending up spending 7 points to cast 2 spells with this, with Weapons of Destruction. If you hit, if you miss it, you don't get it. But you end up spending 7 points to cast 2 spells. So what does this spell do, and why am I going to master it? Well, I'm glad you asked. We'll just deal with the... until we get him leveled up, but still. The default Weapons of Destruction is melee attacks bypass 10% armor absorption. And melee damage is increased by 20%, and that's the default. 20% more damage to melee, and your melee attacks bypass 10% armor, which is kind of gigantic in the early game. And then by late game, if you upgrade it, it's 20% bypass and 40% damage. It's absurd. It is very, very absurd. As far as other spells, I don't recall any of them. Let's see. Allies and enemies within 5-meter radius around the caster. Either stuns all targets who fail a stun resistance check, or inflicts a debuff on all targets that reduces melee and range resistance along with parry and dodge chance by 5%. That spell, now we can spam it? We're going to. It's just too good of a spell. Word of Pain is just an explosion. Theirs have, like, the downside of it hits friends. Well, this one's only enemies. Words of Pain, AoE. It just costs too much. I don't think it scales well enough in the late game. This one only takes 9 intelligence to max. So if you don't have a damage spell, you can stop at 9 and grab leadership and alertness if you really want it. There's Acid Breath, which is a cone. It's not bad. It adds a debuff that, yeah, it definitely hurts people. How long does that last? 1 turn? Yeah, it's 1 turn for Weapons of Destruction. And there's your problem. It's 1 turn. It's very strong, but it's 1 turn. What that ends up meaning is that he kind of just does that. Now, Boon of Chaos is a very good move. It doesn't seem like it should be, but this is a 2-turn thing, so you can kind of use it while you're waiting to get into combat. But it randomly selects one of the 3 primary attributes, mental, physical, or martial, and increases its stats by 2 of all 3. So, in the grand scheme of things, this one's fishing to get the primary attributes of physical. If you hit physical and have it mastered, it is 4 to all physical stats, which is very strong. 4 strength is a lot to gain. It is 3% melee damage. That is effectively 12% melee damage when it's mastered. Agility gives you melee resistance and dodge chance, which, I'll let you know now, Chaos aren't very much for the heavy armors. He can wear heavy armor. You shouldn't, but you can. I mean, I could make a caster leader with just heavy armor. That'd be hilarious. Really weird, because he's going to end up spending points where he doesn't want them is the problem. So you really don't want to do that. But we could do it for fun, maybe. But not a bad spell. As far as other spells, Veil of Corruption encloses the targeted area, reduces Wordstone resistance by 25%. Gathering Wordstone in the area deals damage on turn start for 2 turns. Leaving the area inflicts a debuff that reduces Wordstone by 25%. Really not great. It's really, really great if you could set it and then get out of there so they don't see that you did that. They'll walk right into it. Is it worth it? No. At all. It's not worth it. It's a cool trap. Acid Breath could be good. The armor absorption penalty is really nice. But it does what? Maybe at endgame with the intelligence buffing, it might do 40% plus the intelligence increase. Because it hits twice. It is stackable, which is interesting, but here's my question to that. Why are you casting that when you could be casting Weapons of Destruction? The problem always becomes this. Why are you casting that instead of Weapons of Destruction? Like, it's just better. Now, I think there's one that's a debuff. That one. Chains of Chaos. Very, very good move. That one's good. This one you could theoretically do. Increases the cost of attack, counterattack, charge, shoot, aim, and overwatch. That is absurd. And if you get the mastered version, it just shuts off of any offensive abilities, which means magic. I'm pretty sure. Because that would be an offensive skill. Now, buffs aren't turned away, but if you could hit that every turn, very high chance for failure, by the way. Well, not that much more than the other one. That one's a pretty good one. Curse of Chaos, not bad, because it's kind of in an AoE. It's a target. Enemies within 5 meter radius, which isn't bad, because it reduces attributes, but you can't get the attributes you want. If you could pick the attributes, it would be maybe good. Word of Pain, enemies within it, does damage. Maybe. If you really want the damage from it. I wouldn't. You want Chains of Chaos, and you want this. That's his spell casting. That's it. Chains of Chaos is great for big targets. That's what it is. You pick a main target, Chains of Chaos, he's not doing anything. If he's a spellcaster, he'll cast melee, because here's the thing. If you use an impressive unit, which we can if you guys want, if you don't want me to, I won't. That is your choice. I find impressive units are, I would say a little bit of a crutch, not because they make it easier in respect that you have to fight one of their impressives. It makes it easier because AI blunder their impressive units. They will absolutely put them in dumb spots. They'll get them stuck. They'll run them directly at you. They're just not good with them. So it's abusable, is what ends up happening. The problem is, because of their stat boosts and what impressive units kind of signify as far as the board is concerned, you kind of have to. But, you know, that is something to keep in mind. So I'm going to probably start with 4 heroes. If you guys want me to do an impressive, I can. Maybe I'll do it for B team. Who knows? But as far as that goes, Chains of Chaos, that. He has a great move for spellcasting. Of course he's going to spellcast. Let's look at some of the passives for Chaos, because I don't remember these. Chaos Evolution is a chance to recover a strategy point while doing movement. The 80% would be nice. Is it worth 6 points? No. No. That is never going to be worth the points. That is just not enough in combat. The problem of out-of-combat abilities is they have to either be buffs when you get into combat to do damage, or they're probably not strong enough, or it has to be preventing wordstone debuffs. Or a heal. That's it. Wordstone debuffs, heals. That's the only other two it can be, and heals are very, very rare and come usually with very huge detriments or risks. Unless you're Sisters of Sigmar, in which case, get it. It's great. It's not, like, critical, though. You could skip it, because healing's not the point of this game. Don't heal. Chaotic advantage. After every dodge stance, parry stance, sidestep, weapon of steel action, receive a 40% chance to receive an offensive point. That one's not bad. That one could be good if you have a maxed sidestep or web of steel maxed. Then it's good. That's a good one. I am not opposed to that. The warding is magic resist. Meh. I just don't see that. Maybe if you're pushing magic resistance and you have 2 points to spend, I could see that. Magic can be a problem. Other than that, no. Chaos active abilities, we have a yes. Here's the one for Chaos. I remember this one. This one's broken. You picked this one. And I'll tell you why. Alright? I'll read it to you. Target must undertake a leadership test. Failing the test will force the target to flee all engagements, providing free attacks to anyone engaged with it. Right? Cool. Forces them to flee. Chance, and if you upgrade it, chance to pass the leadership test is reduced by 15. So, you're spending an attack and 2 strategy points to say, you, try to flee. It's kind of good, because upgraded, 15% more chance it's going to hit. And that's if they have leadership. And leadership is a 3% push. So, yeah. They need a lot of leadership in order for that to be a high chance. It's very cheap, by the way, to do this. Now, why this is so good. If you look under leadership, there is that move. It's called Intimidate. Target must be engaged with the user. Notice that wasn't on the other one. The target takes a leadership test with plus 25% bonus to succeed. On failure, he is forced to flee from the user, providing a free attack to anyone. Does not affect targets who would never retreat from battle and do not have the option to flee. That wording isn't there by mistake. This one doesn't have that. If you are a person that will never flee a battle and they hit you with an attracting lure, you flee. It's very strong. You can force anything to leave a battle. If it has an archer pinched into a wall, hit him with attracting lure, he's gone. Given that he can flee. If you surround him, he can't go anywhere. He won't go anywhere. Don't do it. Very, very good for that. It gets them off targets that you need them to leave. And then, if you took note of the other leadership thing, Kitty Man's here now, by the way, the improved version of this doesn't remove any of the weaknesses compared to the other one, except the leadership bonus is 5%. So, yeah, when compared to each other, the other one has a 20% bonus to succeeding. Chaos, and doesn't have any downsides. Now, you could compare one thing. That cost them offensive points. That's it. That's the only downside there. But it only costs 2. That is not very expensive. Hi, Kitty. Kitty Man's here for the Chaos Warband. He is Chaos incarnate. So yeah, that is a very good skill. Get it on as many people as you can. Because, you know who can use that? This one doesn't require that that person who's using it is engaged with the target. Kitty Man's helping. He's listening in. Listen like Keyman to learn how to play the game properly. So, what that means, and I know that sounds weird, the range isn't there. I don't know if you do have to be engaged. I'm not sure. I don't believe so. But it's not saying the range. But what that means is an archer can use it. They can just walk up and they're gone. Really, really good. Fantastic move. If you're playing Chaos and you have a lot of melee, use it. You won't regret it. And the thing to keep in mind is how powerful that move is. It trains in 1 day. I think. I can't tell. It's Kitty Man, but it trains in 1 day, but it's one of those 100 cost ones because it's the specific one. Kitty Man, what are you doing? No, this isn't time to fight. Don't do it. Are you gonna lay down? I can't read like this. He's thinking about it. Destructive Keyman, please. Okay, now, moving on. Blood Offering, another good move. They got good actives, by the way. A melee attack that deals regular damage. For 3? Why? If it hits, melee damage is increased by 25% and melee crit chance by 5%. Oh! Not bad. Now, if you look at the next part, damage increases to 50%. It's not stackable. Keep that in mind. But 50% more damage. And 10% crit if that hits. Now, when that would be good, questionable. If you have a hero with a one-hander, good. If you don't do it. Don't do it. If you have a one-hander, it's fantastic because they end with 9 attack points. What that means is, if you use this with a two-hander, two-handers with 9 points can attack once, and then they attack once for 2. They attack a second time for 3, and then they attack the third time for 4. What that leads to is, Kitty Man, don't do it. He wants to fight so bad right now. Why are you so wound up today, Kitty Man? What that leaves is a perfect setup for a two-hander to hit 3 times on a turn, given you don't attack or use any ability spenders. It's a bursty. I want to get rid of him quickly. Fine. No. No. He's gonna do it. You're gonna hear him flop on the keyboard and hit about every button imaginable. But if you think of it as the 9 points, except you're using a two-hander, if you do not charge or you're already engaged, start the first swing with a Blood Offering. Because what that'll do is it will hit them for regular damage, which you're going to do anyway. You're going to swing 4 times with the one-hander. Two-hander's better if you're just going in a heads-up swing to swing. But if you have Blood Offering, if it hits, all subsequent swings do 50% more damage. Which is really, really good. And 10% crit. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's only really the improved one, the 25%, it's not bad. It's still good at the base value because it adds to the extra swings. If you get the improved version with the extra crit, if you hit a crit, fantastic. 10% is a nice swing. You're probably not building this for crit, but you can have it. But if you think of the 50% damage over the course of 3 swings after that first one, if they hit, you've gotten an extra hit and a half. That's really, really good. Because if you hit all 4, you had 400 damage. 400% of your weapon damage. That's what your damage calculation is. If you hit with it, next one's 50% more. The second one. So effectively, you hit for 5.5 hits instead of 4. It's a big swing. And it only cost you the 1 offense point you weren't going to have with a one-hander anyway. So it's not bad. And what that means is you can also have a parry-based character. That makes value of it. Now, that comes with other issues that Chaos will have to deal with. We'll explain those as we go. Kitty Man, how long is this going to be? You need to get rid of that energy. Get rid of that energy some other way. No. No, Kitty Man. He is so wound up right now. I have no idea what he was doing, but man, he came back here with so much energy. He wants to be bad. Don't be bad, Key Man. Alright, and the last ability, Touch of Palsy. Just a touch of it. A melee attack that deals normal damage. If it hits, the target gains a debuff that reduces movement range by 2 meters, and chance to climb, jump, and leap by 20%. Not stackable. Not a good move. It's not ranged. That's the problem. If that was ranged, fantastic. It's not. If this was ranged, this would be broken. This is effectively a punish. What I feel this is for is they're almost expecting you to hit someone with Touch of Palsy and follow up with the lure. That's what it's for. But the point of attracting lure is when you surround someone. Attracting lure is just absurd extra hits for everybody. Because if you think of attracting lure as... Well, think of it this way, too. If you have a two-hander on and you use attracting lure before your max level, you hit again with a two-hander. It's a free swing at them. Well, what you also have to consider with attracting lure... I shouldn't have went back to this, but I guess it's the point. With attracting lure, if you surrounded him with other people with swings, they all get a swing, too. It's very, very strong. I heavily recommend it. What do you mean you're pushing my monitor? Look at this guilty cat. Look how mad he is. That's right, Key Man. This is on camera. I don't know why he's fired up. Anyway. So, that's all the abilities they have. That's not their only abilities, though. Because this is the kicker. Right? They have all the other things that everyone else gets. Fantastic. Now... those are pretty good. Those are really good for Chaos. What's the main Chaos appeal? Well, it was none of that. What Chaos actually get is somewhere around here. Oh, wait. He's not one of them. That's why. He's not one of them. He already has his appeal. Let me buy a hero. Because we'll start going through the characters. This is going to be a lot of building up our characters and everything. Which is a great place to learn. There's another leader, if you need him. We don't. Kitty Man, please. That's not a leader, by the way. Hi, Kitty Man. There's the 2 DLC guys. Here's one of them. The Possessed. Guilty of the ultimate blasphemy. The Possessed are men who have freely given their bodies over to demons. The result is a ghastly amalgamation of flesh, metal, and demonic essence, fueled together by the most abominable mutations. Hulking beasts with minds part mortal and part demon. The Possessed are revered by their cult. Few things in Mordheim are as feared and dangerous as these obscenities. What are these guys? Well, if you look at their stats, they're all melee all the time. They can only wear cloth, no helmets. They can only use armbands. They do one thing and they do it well. They walk up and they hit things. However, they are glass cannons. We'll buy one. Okay. So, you know what? We're going to buy all the other heroes. We're going to have one of each. But the nice thing about starting at rank 5 as well, I cannot see this bar right now, Kitty Man. There's this guy. It's the Viking Man. Uh-huh. Kitty Man, just chill. And here's this guy. Okay. He only costs 30. He's much cheaper. But I'd say he's the most secure of all the characters. I call him the Viking Mans, but that's alright. Kitty Man, please. Is this time to break terms of service? Alright, so we've read their tutorial thing. Let's look at their skills. They have... honestly, Kitty Man, look at this. What? How am I supposed to see the screen when he has his stank leg doing that? You know, like... Gee, man. Don't bite me. Sit there. Okay? You're in the way. You're in the way! Stop being mean. You're in the way. Jeez. Dropping all your fuzz in here. I gotta clean my desk before the new stuff shows up. Because you fuzzed everything up. You. Alright, now, let's continue. He has fear. Anyone who engages with him takes a fear check. Not bad if it goes off. It's great if it goes off. If you're on higher difficulties, this will not go off. Don't expect it to. It won't. Cool. That's it. That's all he gets. Fear, right? The main benefit of Chaos is he also has Last Stand. He will not flee. He won't. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Once he's in, he's staying in. He has Unwavering as well, but they wanted to make sure he couldn't just get the full benefit of it and gave him Last Stand. The mutations. This is the Chaos specialty. Gifted with a random mutations at rank 1, 4, and 7. What are mutations? Mutations are a plethora of buffs or debuffs. I mean, they're all buffs. They're all buffs in the grand scheme of things. However, they can be many, many things. For him, they're all benefits. Why? There's nothing to take away from him. I'll explain later when we get to the character that can make use of it. But that's it. That's all he brings. He does a lot of damage, and he does it well. Look at that strength. 17, toughness 17 if you want to go for it. But yeah. How's it going, Death? He has good leadership, but that's weird for him because he doesn't need it. Intelligence is probably one you want. Alertness is very good because you want him to go fast. Weapon skill, obviously, you're going to go that first, and then he gets accuracy. He's always dual-wielding, by the way. I mean, you could give him no dual-wielding, but then he's just got an empty hand. Don't do that. Just dual-wield. So, yeah. He hits with both hands. He's a really good recipient of the lure, because after he swings 3 times in a turn, if someone makes him flee, he gets a 4th swing, and there's no detriment. That's the detriment with two-handed weapons, is that they get weaker per swing, but with dual-wielding, they don't. He always hits for the same amount. He's consistent. Two-hander's better burst, but he's consistent, hits hard. So, there you go. That's what he does. Now, here's Viking Man, who had the amazing story from my previous Warband, which we'll get into that again once we're in there. He also has Last Stand. He will not flee a fight, but he can get scared, and he can have terror, so undead will mess him up. He has okay leadership. He cannot wear heavy armor, but he can go parry. So if you want to do it, you can. Not worth it for another reason I'll explain in a minute. Now, his skill. Norse Charge. After dealing damage with a charge attack, melee damage increases by 20%. Not stackable. That pretty much makes him want to have a one-hander, in my opinion. Because in the best scenarios, even from the opener, from this opener, look at his points. He has 5, right? Kitty man, stop it. Not playing. He tried to bite me while I had my hand fixing the monitor. If he charges with the one-hander, he hits them, he gets to 20%, he hits a second time. Now, if he has a two-hander, he hits twice, it's great. But with the one-hander, he makes benefit. If you can keep doing that. But he doesn't. He has Last Stand. So they're kind of in, like, opposition of each other. It's a little weird. It's hard to play around that. He's more of a burst character, which is what the other guy is. But he's a burst character with his charge. So what you could do, I suppose, is, you know, do a charge with a two-hander and just follow up. I don't know if he can use a two-hander. Yeah, Great Hammer, Great Sword. So he could. What you could do is do a power charge. Yeah. Just do a mighty charge for 3. And then just follow up with a strong blow to effectively And just the default, you don't need the second one. You could just open up with that, and what you're going to end up with is you're going to spend 7 points with him. Yeah, so a two-hander would work. What you would do at late game, mind you. At late game, you're going to charge with Mighty Charge. That's 3 points. You're going to do Strong Blow, which will cost 4. That's 7 points. That leaves you 2. With those 2 points, what do you think you're going to use? You're going to use Attracting Lure just to bait for it. Because if you do, you get a third swing. And because he's using a two-hander, it also means he's going to, if it goes off, it could fail, but if it goes off, that's a full two-hander swing. That is a lot of damage because he already has the Norse Charge. It lasts for the turn. Not bad. Not bad. That's a potential. That is a potential build there. I don't know why Vikings get scared, though. It's just something weird that they do. But yeah, he's not bad. Like I said, there's a story related to him. But if you build him two-hander, you're not going to have a lot of parries, so probably not going to go toughness. But he has also very low agility. He's very susceptible to getting okey-doked. So keep that in mind. He's not great for that. But if you build them all in light armor, you're super squishy. And this is why I wanted to do them again. They're super squishy. Super at risk at all times. It's insane how likely they are to just get demolished. But yeah, that's him. Now, the last hero you can get. Wow, his face could not be any worse. Anyway, Mutant. Bodies and minds perverted by the touch of chaos. Mutants come in all shapes and sizes, destroyed as soon as they discovered in more civilized places. The lawless state of Mordheim provides a refuge for these creatures. The cult of the possessed welcomes them into their warbands with open arms, seeing in the ghastly afflictions the reward of the dark gods. They can wear heavy armor. Very tanky. Now, if you look at him, he also has ballistic skill. He can be ranged. He also has mutation. All of their heroes have that. They all have mutations. It's all their heroes. So if you stack it, it's great. His skill is Shadow Lord's Touch. After gathering Wordstone, critical hit chance increases by 5% for 2 turns. Not stackable. That's bad. That's not good. That is not good at all. What are you going to do? Build around, like, Wordstone resistance so he can pick up a ton of it? Maybe. I guess. Notice he gets a lot of agility. Cool. Now, he is their hero that can take range. That's the only one. Unless you pick the other guys. Like, you could just pick the rat. And I guess we could do that if you guys want me to have a rat with guns. But if we're going to do the Skaven again with guns, I probably don't want to do that twice. But that is a securable ranged option if we're going to do that. But if we want to keep this more relegated to chaos, we'll do that. So what is this? Slowly but surely getting closer to that 2,000 day achievement? No, we're not. Because it has to be with one warband. And I don't do that. I don't stick to one warband. But yeah, you would think he'd roll that Destron, but I guess now we'll explain the issue with the mutations. So, there's many mutations. There are some horrific ones. There's some that are... and the horrific ones are fantastic. But what you can get is a thing like a Crown of Horns. That one sucks. But it is nice, I guess. But Crown of Horns is stun resist. Cool. There's one where their face gets skin over it. Like, their whole face is skinned over and they have a chaos symbol on their skin. It's very weird. But it gives them free perception checks. That one's kind of bad. Those two are bad. Now, other ones. There's one where they get, like a half face. They have, like, 2 noses and, like, 3 faces because they get the extra one. It's like a third eye on the side. It's weird, but it gives them 15% dodge and parry chance. So whichever one you're using, it's basically 3 levels of it, which is kind of nice. It's free. It just happens. Not bad. There's another one that's really good. No, there's two that's really good that are straight up broken if you can get both. There's, I think it's called 1,000 Eyes, and basically they get a bunch of eyes all over their body, and it gives them 10% melee resistance. Really, really good. The other one you can get is Wordstone Horns. You've seen it because when you fight Chaos, they're gonna have it. The Chaos AI will roll it. They don't play around. They always get it because it's one of the better ones. It is the one where if you get hit, you get 6% melee and range resistance. It's just good. It's good. It kind of protects you if you're getting hit a lot. Is it fantastic? No, because you're taking a lot of hits to get it going, and Chaos are not very tanky. At all. It means that Chaos want to get bursted. That's what the Chaos are. They're going to try to burst you, and you should be trying to burst them. Do not try to hit them many, many times in a turn. It doesn't work out. They will get so much resistance because of Wordstone Horns. It's fine. So all those are all right. If you get them, fine. You'll work around them. It's great. Where's the problem? Well, the problem is if you try to make him a ranger or an archer, whatever you want to call him. There's other buffs they can get. There's one that's like Claw Feet, would give you charge distance, I think. I don't know if they can get it. I believe they can. That one's pretty good. You don't get that one often. I didn't. But the other ones, and the ones you're going to get most likely, are arm enhancements. And what are arm enhancements? Well, they are, in fact, potentially downright broken, or they're just awful depending on what your character's trying to do. They can get a sword arm, a club arm, an axe arm. That's it. That's the three. I don't think they get anything else. It's the three things. And what do? Well, it means that your only weapon that you can equip in that hand is an armband. So if you don't have armbands, it's the same problem I had with the shuriken rats. You need armbands. That's it. Armbands are your lifeblood. You need them. Armbands are good, by the way, because armbands mean you can't be parried, so, hey. Removes that issue straight out the gate, but hey, I don't parry, so. But if you get a arm enhancement on someone using a bow, well, they're not using a bow anymore. That hand can't help. And you can't use a bow with one hand. I mean, maybe someone can. Maybe they, like, use their toes or something. I don't know. But it doesn't let you. They don't have the ability for it, so they can't use a bow. So these guys are the absolute highest to screw you over if you try to make them range. So just don't do it. The only way you should make them rangers is if you buy one later that's already rank 7. If one of them can be bought at rank 7, you can already see their mutations. And if you can see them and both of their arms work, you're in good standing. Buy them as a ranger. You won't be led amiss. So, yeah, you can do that. A famous archer from, like, Edo lost the use of his hands and trained to use a bow with his feet. I mean, that's pretty cool. It takes a lot of talent. However, I don't think people really give a crap if they're trying to kill him. If they get close to him, what's he going to be doing? Sitting there in a squat? Like, I got to reach his foot over, grab the arrow, and then, like... He was just as good? I doubt it. I mean, if he's sitting on a wall, maybe you just prop him up a little stool, but... Hope he doesn't have to dodge any arrows or move across anywhere. Take a lot longer to do that. I mean, I guess he's got his little stumps, but... It's not good if you're in Mordheim with chaos things running around. I wouldn't recommend it. You can be good at aiming, but that doesn't matter. Things are still going to charge you. Because the chaos don't give a shit. Where was I before I got distracted? Anyway, yeah. If they're level 7, You can see what they have, buy them. If you want them as an archer and they're level 7, you can guarantee they won't get anything because at rank 7, that's the last one, they're done. But before then, don't risk it. You're going to have heartbreak, more than likely. So, you're going to go melee. That's what you're going to do. And he's not a bad melee character either. He's alright. It's just... he can wear heavy armor. That's what you get out of him. He is a fantastic get in their face and tank him. What he does. It's great. We'll probably build him that way. Now that's it. That's the 3 heroes. So... let me ask you guys, because I've done Chaos before, and we're not going to do... we're not going to do impressives, except for B team. There'll be an impressive. Excuse me. What do you want the other hero to be? We need one more hero. We have Super Burst Boy, we have Viking Charge Burst Boy, and we have Tanky Boy. We need a 4th hero. It's one of those 3. Now, let's talk about these guys. So, we have two options, because everyone does. We have the Brethren. The mortal followers of the Dark Gods, the Brethren eagerly seek out the rewards of damnation. They see possession and mutation as sacred blessings, rewards they hope to earn through acts of insane depravity. Depravity, whatever you want to call it. They'll do it. Anything. They'll eat a ham sandwich out of the garbage. They'll punch your gram. They'll mow your lawn. Whatever. They'll do it as long as it gets them a blessing. They don't get blessings, by the way. Kind of a weakness. To descend into the inner mysteries of their obscene faith, there is no act too unspeakable for their brethren. There you go. They can wear heavy armor. You can make them melee, but keep in mind, that's 10 weapon skill. Don't do it. Dear God. Don't do it. We're going to buy one of each. This is the other guy, the Dark Soul. The other henchman. Rarely does a demon find a host so suitable as to become a possessed. More often, the demon has to abandon its host, leaving the mortal scarred in mind and spirit. These men become Dark Souls. Maddened by their experience and endowed with the ferocious strength of the insane, dressing in masks and armor that resembles demons. Dark Souls bring their crazed fury against all who defy the cult. Last stand. They won't flee. They can still get scared. So keep that in mind. But they won't leave because they're fighting alone. So, that's the second guy. Let's look at them both. Here's the potential archer, which you probably build them as archers. Lurker. Increases chance to hit by 15% with an Overwatch. That is insanely good, because it is rare for a henchman to just have an ability like that. Is it broken? No. But it is really good, because that is so easy to work around. It works right out of the box. It makes them good at the start, because it offsets the Overwatch charge. There you go. That's the Overwatch. With them, you Overwatch, you sit there, they shoot, it's probably going to hit because that's just great. It's more hit chance, fantastic, but archers are always good. But that's what they bring. Now, what does he bring? Skills. Crazed. Grants immunity to all alone fear and terror. There you go. You thought he was missing it, didn't you? Nope. He's cleansed. He walks in, he stays in, one of them's going to die. That's what they do. Now, we can build any assortment. What I do typically, and you've seen this a lot, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to have 2 melee henchmen and 3 archers. That's going to give me 3 ranged options for damage and for setup. But what you build these guys into is super toughness, super strength. You could make them burst boys. You could. You really could. Don't. I mean, the murder hobos were nice, but what's better is the henchman that just stays there and holds people up. Because he doesn't get scared, he doesn't flee, and he can hold the choke. And that's really good. That is really, really good. Now, if you play it right, they shouldn't be fighting more than one. But don't forget, they can learn a powerful move of attracting lure. So, at the start of their turn, they could just sling one out if they want. See if they'll flee. Because what that means is they'll hit once, and what you can do with that as well, because they have that, means you can train them with a 3-cost strike, hit them, use attracting lure, end with a web of steel. Attracting lure covers their weakness of not fleeing. Because you can use that to get away. Do they really need to get out of a fight? Attracting lure, because that forces it. You cannot miss with it. They can pass the leadership check, but you cannot miss. It's a powerful magic without the magic. Now, keep in mind, he needs 9 intelligence to get the super version, but guess what? He's a henchman, can't get it. So, you can get the default, but here's the thing. It's already good. The 15% is whatever. Do you really need the improved version? No. No, you don't. It's just good. You can hit it twice in a turn. Really strong. It kind of covers his weakness that he has. So yeah, you could probably get strong blow if you wanted. That's what I'd recommend. Just hit really hard with one move. Or, he has high accuracy. That's one thing they have, is a lot of accuracy on their units. Like, really high accuracy. And if you weren't paying attention, really high accuracy. Like, if you want to commit to really high accuracy, go for it. Because they are the burst guys. That's what Chaos are. They are just insane hodgepodge of shit, but they're probably trying to crit. That's their goal. So, does anyone have a 4th hero in mind or any complaints about me running 3 archers and 2 melee henchmen? We're gonna go a little bit more melee focused here. This time around, 3 archers are my only saving grace of not being heavily melee focused. Because what I was going to do was grab this, this, and this. I kind of like having the 3 options, but these 2 and this guy are my frontliners. And what I mean by frontliners are they're going heavy armor. That's what it means. They're heavy armor. Or going to be, anyway. At the beginning, don't go heavy armor. It's not worth it. The payoff is not worth the risk that you end up with. Just go for burst. Now, if we want to go burst with them, and who I could not use effectively when I played the first time was these guys. I couldn't use them to save my life. I sucked with them. I just did. And fear wasn't really what I wanted. But Vikings aren't necessarily any better. They don't get high agility at all. And they can't wear heavy armor. So, you make them cloth parries. That's what they are. They're burst with it. That's cool. Maybe don't build around it, but you can. I mean, you can just a 2-hander go in, high toughness, and hope they have the health to survive it. Which I've done that. I've done it with the murder hobos in the last Warband. So, I could do that. But these guys do so many fear checks, and having 2 of them casting out fear checks might work. They have high potential for strength. 17 is really good. He doesn't. He can only go 12 strength. But he can also go 13 toughness. So, and here's the thing. If you go 12 and 12, and you have bonus points, put them in agility. It's melee resistance. If you're in heavy armor, there's nothing wrong with melee resistance. You get it. It's free crit chance. I still think the strongest, bar none, ability of a warband is still the undead, and it's the crit resist. That one's so powerful. Crit resist is such an expensive stat to get, because you only get it from toughness. But they get it for a very cheap, don't have to commit to it. Because to get more crit resist, you have to have... It's a passive. Where am I going here? There you go. You need 9 in toughness. You gotta have 9. You gotta have 9, which is a high commitment. I mean, yes, you're probably building toughness to already get crit resist, but that's supposed to get around that, and that's what the undead do. Whoops, I didn't go toughness. Crit resist. But here's the thing, is you're gonna have so much crit resist, you won't even have to worry about it. There will be no crits. They won't happen, because you're probably just gonna build into that, and then a little bit of toughness. If you don't, who cares? But if they can't crit you, the only option AI have to stop you is overpower, which is already a bad call. Don't use overpower. I've used it. It's okay. It's good if it hits, but you're giving up a lot of potential damage. Now, one that isn't potential damage given up is Daredevil. Might build that on him. That might be an end thing. Maybe. If he doesn't get the hand buffs. Because if he skips the hand buffs... Oh, and another thing to keep in mind, which also sucks with building heavy armor. Remember that one I said about the 1,000 eyes? If you hit 1,000 eyes as a buff, you can't wear armor. You can wear cloth. Yeah. It kind of sucks. There's a lot of potential builds that can just be robbed and stripped from you by just pure chance. So it's something to heavily keep in mind. So what I think I'll do is I'll take the risk. I wasn't good with these guys. Let's see if we can make them work. It'll add a little bit more stress to the Warband. Are you dual wielding? Yes, he is. It doesn't look like he has an armband. In fact, he doesn't, but it's still working. Yeah, let's go for it. Before we go anywhere, though, let's go to the shop. Wow. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Two cloth? Wow. Oh my god. I'm not gonna buy those. Those don't matter. Now, these guys can't wear it, and he will wear it. He's going to be my standard bearer on this. Yep. There you go. Leader, you will get the other one. What a start. Oh, we have 2? You know what? Leader doesn't need it. I'm not walking him into danger. This is a very powerful start, in my opinion. Unbelievable shop. To start with that. Now, that might end up being useless, but that's alright. So we already have bows. What bows do they start with? They start with regular bows. Perfect. Those are hit chance. You want regular bows. Veterans. Now, this one, veteran skills are weird because you start a warband with none of them. So it is something. Now, they aren't broken or anything, but... So, for them, what do you want as the Chaos? You probably want, and I probably could have done this, I could have grabbed Haggler or Explorer's always a good one. Always grab Explorer. Because you want high quality missions. You really do. As soon as you can get it. Negotiator, fantastic. Fantastic one in my opinion, because that lets you dirtle around more often. If you're trying to level it up, maybe not, but I like Negotiator. Now, what they really like, Formula is always not bad if you hit them. So we might grab that, but they want... Tailor is really good. Cloth armors, they're everything. You're going to be using cloth armor, so you could really pull into cloth armor and just ride that out if you can hit it. It's a 20% chance to receive the item, and then your warband rank improves the chance to get other ones, so it's really strong. Now, we're not going to go impressive, so I'm going to avoid this one to save 8 a turn. That's not enough. We could grab something else. Scholar is always powerful for late game. Just get it. It's worth it. Save it for later if it's your first warband, though. You'll earn it later. The merchant one for the sale would be nice, but I think if you hit the sale, it's really nice, but you will probably hit 5 or 6 merchants. And this doesn't fight against them getting robbed, so... was not worth it? Yeah, merchant was not. Healer... not really. It really shortens the cost of the Band-Aid fund, because I think those are like 12. No, they're less than that. But, you know, it's not a bad choice. If you get crit, well, that gets around that, because the light wound is cheaper. It doesn't save you a lot over the grand scheme of things. The buying price of items being reduced isn't bad if you're going to be buying a lot, which you might be. It really doesn't matter. These are all kind of piddly upgrades. This one's the one you don't want to mess with. That one's just too good. You got to do it. Thank you for following, Deathwind.
Majestic.
Thank you for the follow, sir. Yeah, we're gonna want armor. Cloth armor, super important. Always go for the cloth armor with the chaos, because they're gonna be using it. Is this the very start? Yes, for the chaos, it is. I have played through this before, but the chaos was my first ever one, and I never went back to them. Now I am. Renowned isn't bad, but if you're not losing a lot, you just don't get anything. Honestly, I have everything I need. That's it. You don't need any more. It got deleted, yeah. I don't know how. I don't know what happened there. Evaluators, whatever. Buying price reduced is pretty nice if you're buying a lot. I should have grabbed that quick. Yeah, merchant's awful. Don't take that. Yeah, and see, here's the problem. Well, librarian. Just go librarian. If you get them, great. If you don't, who cares? You got free points. Especially where I'm at now, where I have 6 points. I literally have nowhere else to put it. I could reduce buying costs, which saves me some money. Selling prices is pretty nice. You know, why not? It's a little extra money. It's not great, but we'll go Band-Aid fund. Why not? I said it's pretty bad to pick, but we're going to pick it because it doesn't matter. These other ones, there's nothing I want to get that's worth it. It's going to be, you know, value at the end. Training costs, already grabbed that one. That one for sure was bought. My 3 must-haves, well, there's 2 must-haves, but one is just a free pick. Explorer, Negotiator, Scholar. Negotiator's the eh. It's just nice. It's nice. You don't need it, but it's nice. Because it lets you dirtle when you might not want to, which holds off how many times you have to deliver. Now, if you're trying to push to rank 5 and everything, it's worthless because you're going to be giving out stuff. But, no, it's still useful. If you want to get everything to rank 5, you're going to want Negotiator because that gives you more space to breathe so you can shove more Wordstone off to the sides, which is value. It lets you get more money. That's what it is. It gives you 3 extra days to just farm Wordstone to give away for money. So I have 2 more points left. I don't know what to grab here. I seriously don't know. Evaluator for buying price reduced is okay, but who cares? I mean, you don't buy enough to offset this to be all that great, in my opinion. But I don't need anything else. I could save 8 gold a turn. On Commander, I guess. Or hiring costs. But I already hired. So, nah. It's whatever. That's you just don't use enough. If you're cycling soldiers, yeah, you're saving money. But the problem is you're cycling soldiers, so you're probably already losing. So, it's one of those, it stems an issue, but it really doesn't. Because it's so hard to keep low-level soldiers in. If you're already cycling them. I guess Evaluator just for the sake of it, or... I always go Commander because it's just a free, dumb, extra money. But by the end, you're paying like 100 for them. So you're cutting 8. You know? It's a bit more worth it if you're using zombies. Is it? I don't have any issues with them. I didn't have Renowned and I wasn't losing them. Since they fall like weeds? Oh, I went through a Undead. I didn't lose a single unit. Just run zombies with the the Necromancer, and just buff up the zombie buff. I had the guy called Zombuff, Destrong Zombuff, that pretty much just made them my... They were my powerhouses. They just held every line and killed everything. I had 3 zombies, I just buffed them. I had a hero dedicated to buffing zombies. That's all he did. It's kind of broken. You just give the zombies the a lot of toughness, a lot of strength, have them get buffed for super armor, and then just give them anti-crit from the undead. They're unstoppable. They have armor, they have speed, they get where you need them to. It's broken. I don't know what they were thinking. I'd honestly say that's overpowered, but it's a single-player game as far as I'm concerned. Multiplayer, yeah, I'd say they're probably too strong for that too. But I don't deal with the multiplayer. I just enjoy the single player. So I do not have the freedom to talk on that. I had a bow for fun. Well, it's nice. In case you accidentally hit can't cast, you might as well do something. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Let's just get Merchant. Merchant's such a bad call. I'm gonna do it for the joke of it. Yeah, there you go. If we hit a sale, I'll laugh at that. All right, so we're pretty much ready to go. We had a good first shop, too. See, if I had waited to do the veteran, I'd have saved a little bit of money. But I'm not going to buy the swords. I could. It wouldn't be bad. Yeah, why not? Let's just throw them around. Oh. I really didn't need those, did I? How much do they have? They have 3, so yeah, they don't need them. Yeah, you. This is your lucky day. Alright. So we're going to be very bursty at the start, out the gate. He's going to hurt people with his one-hander. The shield's not very helpful. His parry is super low. But I would rather keep the shield on for the resistance. 5%'s a lot early game. Even though I could get 10% more dodge, I'd rather have the 5%. It works out to more in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion. Okay, let's go. First mission, let's go. Normal, really? That one might be okay. Ugh, I'd hate to be the strike teams. That one's not bad, but the... Yeah, this one's okay. Wordstone Rush. We're gonna go for this one. This is the one I want. Okay. In the building, not in the building. Doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever. I hate being strike teams. If there is one that is the worst one to get, it's being the 3 strike teams. It's not worth it. Ever. I don't think there's ever been a time that I got strike teams and I was like, I'm so glad I got strike teams. You're better off being scared and just separated than having strike teams. Because strike teams literally that, except you get to choose how stupid it is. I mean, both teams being scared is worse. Because they'll just put your archers. If you have a full melee kit, strike teams is now the worst. If you have ranged, strike teams falls beneath the scared randomly with both. That's it. That's it. Okay, so first one. Let's see where the wordstone is. Kind of separated. Who are we fighting? Wow, they really want me to lose, huh? Okay. So we need to grab 11 wordstone. What are we dealing with here? To get 11. That's going to be a tough one. Yeah, it's really separated. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that might be out of range. And that's not... Yeah. Even those are pretty bad. This is going to be a tough one to hit the actual thing we want. Okay. That's alright. We're not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about him being in the front. What I want to do We're gonna put these... Wow, they are really speedy guys, aren't they? Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to be there. And you don't need to be there. You can go here. What I want to do is get my archers in place. Archers are very critical to getting things moving. They're moving faster than me? Uh-oh. They're in some light armor, too. And I say uh-oh with full acceptance that I'm going to shred them. Them being in light armor is always great because that just means they're going to walk in and die quicker. Which is what I want. Heavy armor is always bad to swing into only because it gives them more time to try and flood and random down one of your guys. So yeah. The thing I'm not prepared for, and I didn't really look for my options here, is a place to set up my archers. Usually around here is a good spot because they don't come up to fight you, is what ends up happening. But, how many movement points do I have? I'm out. I cannot see my movement points right now, by the way. I know they're there. I can't see them because a cat's butt is in the way. It's part of the difficulty for me. So the bridge is open. That's honestly not bad. Are there stairs? There's not. We could play into that. We could very much play into that. Just put the archers right there. Just shoot down and just hold this area here and they'll never get through. The only issue with that plan is it's not grabbing wordstone. Is the problem. There's no wordstone being grabbed. But they already grabbed some. What they're going to end up doing is running down through here because they don't take the bridge unless they see you. I don't know. They might have other sneaky areas up through. So that is a little bit of a gamble. We're not going to do that. We're going to just sit, maybe right here, I guess. And, we're going to chill. No. I'm not going to charge him into anything. He's not... How sizable he is. Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay. I hope you like that chain noise, though, because we're going to be dealing with that a lot. Oh, that's a wordstone. We'll take it.
Objectives.
We're going to grab this because I'm going to piddle around on this first mission. Yeah, because we're going to get some bad warp effects. What is it? It is... Ooh, that is a really bad one. Wow. That is not one you want to see. Which one did I grab? This one here? Okay. That is, like, the worst one to get. Bar none. Worst one to get. Yeah, he's in a bad way right now. I don't think I'm going to put anyone up there, so I'm just going to sit here. The extra charge is brutal. I mean, you still can theoretically hit and do your damage, but, when you're reduced that much, it kind of sucks. Do I think it's upstairs? Oh, it absolutely isn't. Okay, so what I want to do is change my walk pattern here. We're just going to walk all the way over to here. Like I said, we're going to try to grab a lot of wordstone up here. Let them pick up the wordstone and bring it to me. That's usually the best plan if they're grabbing it. They stop grabbing it if they see you. The second they see you, they're done. They're not grabbing anymore. So keep that in mind. And if you see them, they see you. Just doesn't matter. Which, if it's Skaven, they'll still keep grabbing, but if it's not Skaven, they won't. So don't play around with that. If you're trying to scum it like that, of course. But I probably won't waste too much time. I just want to waste 2 turns because, okay, he's probably done at that point. That's fine. Now, I guess there was a story to be involved with a Viking, which is almost, I'm hesitant to have a Viking again. I only did it because he's there. But when I played this originally, way back when, my first warband, I had a Viking who was one of my best units. And it was because he was wearing medium armor and was a parry boy. It was great. He was parrying, he was tanking. I was very happy with him. What ended up happening at the end was that he had an arm buff. He got a mutation, an axe hand. It was great. It was great. Loved that axe hand. He had a shield in the offhand, he still parried. He got another buff, it was another axe hand. He was done. Cooked. That man could not... He couldn't parry. And that's fine. You know what I said? It's fine, he still has high toughness. I'll work around it. What I didn't know at the time, when you get 2 buffs to your arms, you cannot pick things up anymore. He couldn't even loot. He couldn't drink potions, he could not loot. I hated that so much. I fired him. He was still perfectly fit, ready to fight. I fired him. I couldn't deal with it. I hated that. I also had an impressive unit at that time that I was leveling. And having an impressive and a hero that both couldn't loot, that's just terrible. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. That is not happening. Now, my early game here is going to be very touch and go with the Chaos. I would say the Chaos are not super beginner friendly, but the people who take that crown is the Skaven. The Skaven are the least beginner friendly. They have a lot of movement, and it feels great, but it is not helpful once you get into the combat where a lot of your woes are going to happen. Plus, with a lot of movement, you're going to think you can go anywhere, and you can, but if you get caught going anywhere, well, bye-bye Ratty if he does not have backup. Their movement has to be used in a certain way, which has to be with your whole warband in conjunction and moving towards the same goal, or it's not good. They've grabbed 3 wordstone. That's it. That is not great. They probably grabbed this too, and probably this one. I'm sure they're ignoring this and this, which is bad. But if they bring that to me, that does secure me from having to grab, like this one, and probably one of these 2, and I'll just have to grab this. If I steal it. But I have to, like, grab it first. I do not believe we're going to get into a tussle here. Let me see. Did I see anything? I did. So they know. I see one of their heroes over there. Yep. And he's got a dagger in his hands. He is not dual wielding. It's an axe, though. It's not a dagger. Well, it could be a mace. But okay, so I doubt they're going to walk up over the bridge. But this is only 1 turn, so there's no point to buff right now. Why risk it? Is that what this was? I'm going to get you a deep sea telescope fish as a pet. What? What do I need a deep sea telescope fish as a pet for? Is it up higher? I'm stuck. Oh, I can't walk around that. Ugh. Is it up there? Do you see it? I'd hate to climb up there and it's not there. If it is, it's too far back for it to be up there. No, it's not up there. Okay, we can go back. Okay, so is it maybe downstairs? If it is, I'm not grabbing it. And I think it might be. Ugh. Let me check up here for... I'm in the same place I was. But if I can get any loot with him now, this is the time. How much movement does he have? He has enough. We're going to grab one.
Objectives up.
I want to grab some. I want to get some started so I can try to fish this out. Now, we are fighting the undead, so if we get their zombies out of the way, you know, we can move around. But the problem with the zombies early is just how oppressive their fear and terror checks are. I have them, but the AI work around that. I have to look up the fish. Sounds like a trap. The ocean is full of mysteries and eldritch horrors. Yeah, well. Also, if it's deep sea, would it even live in a fish tank? I feel like the pressure differences would not be good for it. Are they stuck? Nope, we're good. Okay, so we grabbed a bit of loot. So I am thinking that this loot is downstairs, which is not good right now. We're not going to run into that. We can't risk that as it is. I mean, that one piece of loot could be up there. Wait, really? I can't run onto that? This is a weird spawn. I don't see it up there. What was it? Was it F3? Yeah, it's not up there. Okay. It's downstairs. So, all of our stuff that we want is downstairs. Not really a great look. This was not what I intended, but that's okay. We got the loot we needed, so we're just gonna set up kind of traps here and there. If they come up the stairs, they get ambushed. And they will be coming up there eventually. This guy is not in a good spot right now, so we're just going to do this. He kind of protects the surround, which they won't do. We're not going to let him get across the bridge. But what I do want to let them do is try to get over it and then try to fight us there. But we have to protect those stairs. The bridge and the stairs behind it, because they will use the stairs. That's a direct path. And they'll use the bridge, obviously. But once the bridge gets bound up with like 2 enemies, they won't. They'll go around. Okay, that's fine. We'll get our archers in place and we'll hold the line. And because of their ability, the 15% hit chance when they're doing an Overwatch means that they're gonna end up with a nice chance to hit. Now, the Overwatch thing is really good, but it's only 1 shot per turn, so it's not that impressive. But the thing is it's so hard to get moves like that are just good. You know, you open the box and look at that. Good move. Yep, there's the loot. I see a chest. That is this one. Those 2 are much more risky to get. Now, I could try to send him down to get it because he's a little bit more sturdy, but he might be at risk if we do that. And I really don't want to risk anybody right now. I mean, he's pretty slow, but he's also equally slow on the turn order, so we need to make sure we take out opposition before we get to that point. So we're going to do this. Oops. I was there until I wasn't there. I've done that a few times. Alright, now my archers can get up there and get in position. Not yet. Our Viking man... Like I said, we're going to try to bait them across the bridge. I don't know if they'll take that bait. If they don't, the positioning's going to be bad, but we can work around that. Okay, Viking. I mean, this guy can delete somebody. That's something to keep in mind, and so can he. If he ambushes someone... If he ambushes someone, they're gonna get hurt. Because the ambush costs 2, and then the second hit is cost of 3, which is, as we know the numbers, very, very good. We'll see if they come across the bridge, but I doubt it. Honestly, though. But, here's the thing. He covers all that. So, yeah. Still value. What isn't value is getting stuck. Okay. And Overwatch again. I don't know that they're going to run across there, but if they try the stairs, they're just going to get bound up like you wouldn't believe. Let's see if we can get anywhere silly with this guy. Like right here, just to cover some distance. Yep. And I may switch over here. If they try to rush this area, I'll just move them over. We can still work around that. I wouldn't want to, honestly, but what can happen is if they get into that area, I can move my melee down there. Because that height advantage is 2 levels above, which is a huge benefit to hit chance. I think that'd be 20, which is a lot of hit chance to get, especially early. So basically, if anyone runs through here, these Overwatches hit. There's just no doubt. And on the first level, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Now, I think what I want to do with him is just move up here. Just make sure there's no weird... Yeah, they have no, like, haha, gotcha climbing here. I mean, they can go through here, in fact. Hello. Hello. But... they're just gonna get caught. That's what's gonna happen. If someone comes up those stairs, Viking eats them alive. Problem I have, though, is the Viking's turn order. Ooh, is he faster than Viking? Ooh, this could be nasty. If that guy walks up those stairs on his next turn, Viking charges, swings again, and then gets 2 hits. Hello. Just out of range. Darn. This is backup, man. A charge isn't fantastic, but honestly, 2-handers, 1-hander doesn't matter on the first stage. When they only have 3 points, it's not great. You really... Aha! There's a guy. He'll get peppered. I might move over, though, with my archers, because they can still pepper the bridge from there. So, much better coverage now that I see it. You know, a finely seasoned bridge is a key to making sure they can't get very far. Now, the issue becomes holding them there so I can keep peppering them. If I stay on the bridge, once they go down the stairs and get into the engagement area, that's when they can shoot from behind, you know, on that bridge. So, you know, something to keep in mind. So this turn's going to take a bit. But this is perfect because this turn is when that guy loses that debuff where it costs him an extra to swing, which is really brutal. At any level, honestly, it's brutal, but especially early. Because that means he only swings once. And that's just not good for a hero. That puts him on the same tier as a henchman. It's just not good. Do I think they're going to get here? Not really, but I do have a plan. Actually, yes, I do. Someone's gonna get here. Viking's gonna take first blood here. Hold on. First cast is a fail of the Warband! Watch him blow up, too. Nah, he didn't. Alright, go for it again. That is not a good look. He might blow up. Nope, we're good. We're healthy. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, just dodge. That's not good. That is so not good. Ooh. I don't think this works the way I want it to. Menial Magister, maybe. Ooh, nice! Look how much I chunked him. 20 damage. Is he gonna walk into the... Nah, I didn't make it. Oh, if I can see him. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Delay your turn. There's a reason I'm doing that. Yeah, I think that covers it, and we still get what we want. Now, I think he's going to take those stairs. Yep, here he goes. Will he reach? Ah, he didn't reach. Darn. My plan was solved. That's okay. The plan stays. The plan stays. The plan is still secured. But the thing is we can set up to eat them alive when they come up here. If we let them come up the stairs like this, just enough. Just in that one. That one right there is just enough. I will catch them, and then I can surround them. Instead of charging into the stairs where I had a 1-on-1, I'll have a potential 2-on-1, which is very, very good. I like his little skull he has on his throw. Okay. We only get one shot a turn, though, so that sucks. But this is 90 damage. Nice! So you can shoot from there? Oh, man. Don't do that. He'd be so dead if he did that. Alright, just move to here and end your turn. That's our leader that is now at half health. With just arrows. How much movement do I have left? 1? That's okay. I think that's fine. I could move over here. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think I want to do this. But if I could take their leader out super early, that is just so much value. Yeah, shoot him. Nice. Look at that. That is so much damage on him. So much damage. Wow. Yeah. Their leader just has no staying power now. 0 staying power. He will die so quick. Well, I think he does terror, which isn't hit chance, which is very important. Although if the Viking charges and then gets hit by terror, he can't hit a second time. So something to keep in mind. Yeah, I don't think that guy's getting across the bridge. I don't know what this guy's gonna get done. Really nothing. Come on. Darn. Is he gonna make it up the stairs? Nope. He didn't. Alright, yeah, there's nothing really to gain from these guys. They're not gonna have any room to get involved. But, that's alright. This guy could be a problem, depending on how far he moves. Which won't be far because he's in heavy armor. Watch. Yep. We're gonna shoot him next turn. He gets shot. I don't know where she is, but she's too far away. And she's in heavy armor, so she will not be involved until we've already eaten a lot of them.
A new round has started.
Oh, here he goes. Is he gonna walk into the... Oh, he's going up that set of stairs? Okay, that's fine. Nice! Oh, he's immune to it, so go ahead. Oh, and he missed! Uh-oh. Dead instantly, huh? Goodbye! Beautiful start. He has none of my good stuff, by the way. He just has blue armor, which doesn't help him all that much. I mean, it gives him, like, 5% less damage. I don't think he can get up the stairs. No way. No way he has the distance. Nope. There you go. Drac is already dusted. Loot him. A fragment, we'll take it. Garbage loot.
Objectives.
That's fine. Expectable. Boy, this is really greedy to go for this. The reason I'm saying it's greedy is if I get an AoE. Nope, we're good. Okay. So what I want to do is move him back. And as far as the turn order is concerned... This guy. Okay, it failed. That's alright. Honestly, going for 2 a turn is a really bad idea right now. We've gotten lucky. The weird thing to note is he can parry with that staff. I don't know why, but he can. What I'm going to do here is put him in a dodge stance. And I know that seems weird, but what that does is gives a weird... See that? His little circle there? That means I can leave him here in ambush stance for the next sorry soul that comes up those stairs. And they can't come from that side and hit him. Using those areas of control to prevent, like, surrounds, super cheesy way to protect them. Maybe cheesy's not the word. That guy's dead. 72! Look at that. He swings, he's dead. He's dead. If I hit. If I miss, he's not dead, but... Dead. Yeah, having blue weapon dual wielding on the first stage is kind of absurd. It's kind of absurd. They're not doing so good on their morale, though. I'm not liking that. He's climbing? I wonder where he's climbing to. Alright, loot him. The problem I have with this warband I'm fighting is that they are 100% just going to rout because they don't have zombies. I mean, they might have zombies, but the only thing I can hope to do is kill their other henchmen and then just maybe just outmaneuver this guy. Because I don't think I want to hit him. I know that sounds weird, but, like, just run away from him. His movement is terrible. You know what I will do? Watch this. This man will not get to move. His turn will be wasted. This is super cheesy. I'm going to eat 3 of his movements with Overwatches. Unless someone else comes up and eats it. If they come up and eat it, I don't care. I get value. Even if I miss all 3 shots, he will get nowhere. He will get super slowed down. Because even heroes only have 6 points. And in heavy armor with 3 of them wasted, he might still make it. It's going to be close. I don't want to do it that way. here, I guess. Ooh, whoa. Wait. We'll see if this works. Because I want to kind of bait out and see what he can do. This will work. This will work. Give it a second. I want to see what this does. Ooh, we missed. This could be bad. Ah, see, he hit me. That hurts. That's early game. Get him back for 35. He cannot swing back. He's level 1, just like us. He did more damage in the grand scheme of things. That is the... Okay, so now, like I said, we have Surround. Chunk him. Ooh, huge miss. All right, well, nothing we can do about it. It's early game for you. Early game has the highest chance to rob you. And miss, doesn't matter. That was a movement. And move. Shot number 2. And he's stunned, so yeah, he got nowhere. Wow. And stuns in the early game are super unfair, by the way. I could hit him for a truck ton, but I don't think I want to. I could try to surround and do a lot of damage to him, but I'm going to leave him hanging if I do. What does he have? He has a one-hander, so what I can do... Can I do any surround? Nope. Alright, that's fine. Just surround him. Watch this. Chunked! Alright, he won't get a turn. He's dead. So, I don't know where the other hero is, but if she walks into our shots... Which is our only choice. Yeah, I'm not going to get the bonus. I saw her somewhere?
A new round
over there.
has started.
That's weird. Yes. Okay. How do I want to handle this? I really don't want to cast anything right now. I think what I'm going to do is just delay. The only thing I could hope is I could delete 2 of them this turn. Here comes into the Vikings' loving arms. 72 damage. Go ahead. Nice hit. Too bad you're dead. Viking with dual-wielding weapons is kind of absurd. We have nothing going on here right now. I could... How slow is he? See, I'm never going to get the turn order that I need. And he won't disengage if I walk into him. It's a real question, is it worth it? How many movements do I have? I don't know if I want to kill him. I can outmaneuver him and just go grab stuff. Where did we last see her? Because what do we have to deal with right now? So we have her, right? Let's look at the turn order. I'm very early on the turn order. Their leader's dead. There's no one else on the turn order. Dead. Yeah. There is a dead target. So if we go around the turn order again, they have a guy we don't see. Him. That guy we don't see right now. He's a potential fight later. So they have 3 heroes. They have this guy, but when he goes down, I'm hoping we can still make moves. But we're kind of in a weird spot that I either make the commitment now to go get Wordstone and outmaneuver these 2. Is he in heavy armor? We didn't see him, did we? Oh, there it is. See? He was in nothing, so he can chase us. It's going to be a problem of outmaneuvering him. When these 2 die, they will get a roll check if they want to stay. Now, for the 2 things we don't see, they're zombies. So I could attempt to go out there and get 8 Wordstone, but that's going to be hard-pressed to happen. So I might just end this, you know? I think our only goal here is to delete them and try to see what happens. And I mean, I could delete them very quickly. It's a question of is it worth it? How many movements? So he can still dodge. How much health does he have? Let me look. I'm just questioning if I want to wait How much armor? Wait, he's wearing heavy armor. It's junk heavy armor, so what we could do, because these are guaranteed hits. If you do not take those, you're just wasting it. Guaranteed hit. 20 damage was it. This could be a bad call. That's alright, we'll surround him. We'll just beat him up. This is too good not to take right now. Yeah, that's a zombie. I already know it. Didn't see him the whole time. We know it's a zombie. This is an unfortunate undead. I thought we could sneak around and make some things happen, but not happening. How much movement does he have? 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Well, we saw a zombie. Where was he? He's trying to get that zombie up there. He must be stuck. So, there you go. There's a zombie that is literally not doing anything. So, in this case, I was looking to... I can either double hit or hit and then buff. I think we just want to walk up and hit him twice in this scenario. So, 1 hit, 2 hits, he'll be really beat up. Or I crit and he's just dead. You know, that's also a thing that can happen. So, there you go. That solved that problem. But their chance to flee... Oh, they're gonna get a roll check here. There's a way to play this. He has nothing. Okay. So there's a way to play this. It's not the best. But it might work. So we already tried to loot. There's not much else we can do. We're going to do this. In case anyone tries to walk through here, because I'm going to send them out into the field. We're just going to risk it all. But here's how we're going to do it. Delay. This man gets his turn. Before the Viking, so he might walk around the Viking. He got stuck. Was that dodge or ambush? That looks like dodge, wasn't it? No, it's ambush. So what we'll do is just set him up for this. There you go. That works just as well. Okay. And, now, one thing I could attempt to do with the archers, since we have the opportunity, I'm gonna walk him down here. Ooh, I could just shoot him. How much movement does he have? 85? Free shots. No reason not to take these. I was going to have them try to shoot and kill that guy to give the movement, but we're not taking that. We're just going to kill them. Maybe they'll stick. Dead. Okay. So, like I said, there's only zombies and other things. I don't think he grabbed anything, but just check his pockets. Nope. Their zombies have the loot. How much movement do I have, too? She is there and in heavy armor. I can't actually see her, but she's in heavy armor. She'll never reach me. That's probably a trap. So we're just going to move this way and try to get this. Do we see a zombie? We do not know where the last zombie is. Is that a hero not dead? Wait, what? So there is a hero I don't have accounted for, so this could be greedy.
Objectives updated.
Yeah, Lady Drac, we're going to avoid her. I'm gonna see if I can... we got that thing again. Yeah, just end your turn. We'll have to protect him a little weirdly, but that's fine. He'll have to reload, so he might not have the movement options I need to do what I want. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit unfortunate. Can I set this up weird? Can you shoot from, like, here? Oh, fantastic. Then this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move down here. Just... Whoa, that was an 85 in there. Oh, where was it? Right there. This might mess it up, but I'm going to go for the 85. Yep. Look at that damage. Look at it. Okay, he's going to reload. But this is why I did it this way. Okay. So this could all come crashing down with a bad plan all around. But we'll see. Look at that. Just chunked. Early game chunking is insane. Aha! They stayed. Fantastic. That was kind of the thing I was worrying about. So we can try to be a little bit greedy. Try to grab as much as we can. Okay. I don't think we can outmaneuver him, though. Hopefully that guy doesn't show up. But I'm assuming he's in heavy armor. Just because we haven't seen him. Heavy armor is a trap early. 25% damage cut is great. But the downsides are so bad early. I don't think we can move around both, though. Yeah. We're just going to have to try to get it this turn. I do not believe he can move. Yes, he can. I just don't think he can get to anything of substantial value is my problem. The only thing I can do with him and what I'm going to do with him is take him down here. Because this is going to absolutely work. Like, without doubt, this will work. You have any more movement? Shit. This could end badly. I hope this isn't a trap. Okay. There we go. This is what will work. Actually, do I even need to do that? No. No. No, I don't. Just put him right there. They'll walk around him. They won't waste the time. I don't believe he can move. We're gonna try. Yes. Okay. Moving on. So, what do we need to pick up? We need to pick up 6, right? There's one potential here. There's one there. It's all underground, but it's near Lady Drax, so we probably don't want to risk that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, so we would have to go here or here. All very risky. All very risky, but we're probably just going to have to risk it. It's just tough. Where's Lady Drac? We do not see her. She is in that building, though, so I do not want to tempt fate with what she can bring to the table. So I think what I'm going to do as far as grabbing stuff, there is one right there. Don't walk over that. It is a fragment, which is fine. I do not believe she can reach him from here. That would be too far for heavy armor. But next turn, he could go and grab it. This guy's more pinched than he knows. Did the Viking get hit? No. Yes, he was hit.
A new round.
So this could be nasty. Now. Oh, sorry, we need 7. I can't math at all. What was I saying? 10 is not the number. We need more. So, what we need to do is he's going to do nothing. This man is going to run and grab Wordstone. Whatever Wordstone he can muster, he's grabbing it now. I don't think they left anything easily approachable for him. But Lady Drac's not getting another turn. How much movement do you have left? 4. He's not going to have enough to do what I want him to do. It's just not feasible for him. He's going to get nowhere. If I could walk through here or jump down, that would have been fine, but I can't. Let me run up this way. I can see the guy? Where is he? He's just standing there? Why? Wait, what? Oh, he's in the building? Is that what he's doing? No? Oh, I lost sight of him. Okay, he's not there. Wait, yes he is. Where is he? Oh, no, I'm dumb. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. I'm not seeing anything of substantial value that I can get here. But I need him to not kill anything. He only has 1 movement left, so not good enough. I think if I set him here... Oh, there's where Lady Drac is. So, is there stairs here? I don't think there was. There's no stairs, and I don't think there's a climb point. Probably not. So, well, she's not getting a turn. If it turns into a turn, though. That's okay. She can't kill. This guy, same deal. He's not injured, though. There's a weird way I want to do this, but I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to. Okay. This is going to happen one way or the other. So, zombie goes. Zombie in light armor. The other one's a zombie in heavy armor, so... He's not going anywhere. Actually, I don't think it is, but still. Okay, so... This man needs to run out into the field and grab as much crap as he can. That'll work.
Objectives updated.
We can get 3 on him. We're really flirting with disaster here, I think. Okay, that'll work. We'll take that.
Objectives updated.
Ooh, that's a positive. 10 health is actually really good in the first stage. What do we have for debuffs? We have minus initiative. That's what we got. Minus movement range, which was the one I was just about to say would kill us. Yep. There's 2 right there that I could get. I didn't even realize that was 2. Oh, yeah, I did. I just wasn't counting it. So how much more do we need? 5, so that's 3 of it. And then this is one I had already planned. That would be a 5th. If we could get these 3. That's if. Requires playing with our food a little bit. And I just don't think that's going to happen. Because this guy's going to get his turn. Alright. We're going to have to do this weird, I think. Oh, he's going to have 1 movement. Well, she's going to ignore him. She will not even care about his existence. Where's the wordstone? Should be right here. Oh, I'm in the wrong building. Alright, just check this because we're in a weird spot. Those suck. They're not even worth picking up. Don't pick them up. Nice thing is that gets it off the loot table, so that's good. So if she goes in there, that's fine. He'll live. He's looting his teammates. He might run down the stairs. I didn't think about that. He'll still get ambushed. Oh! So he is turning around. What are you doing? Oh, he just... That's it. That's his turn. We're gonna beat the shit out of him. Actually... That might be perfect. That could be perfect. They just did that. Do you squeeze by? No, how much movement do you have? 4? You could probably delay your turn. Yeah, this works. This works. I think we got it. We can play with our food a little bit more. We can squeeze out another turn here. No. Overwatch. We're gonna eat her movement. I don't know if I should play with it that much, but I might. Oh, really? You're not going to make it? Oh, man, that did not work out. I mean, it might still work out if I do this way. How much movement? 1. Can you see her? Come on. Yeah, that wall is deceptively high, apparently. Not gonna work. So which way is she gonna go? She's gonna go up those stairs. So, I mean, we already have the 2 shots, so... We only need to hit him once to kill him. That's the thing, so... Whoa, what was that? Okay, he can see her from here. Yeah? Oh, beautiful. Just do the Overwatch. Hopefully he gets first dibs. It's a bad shot, but it's not about the shot damage. It's about holding her still. And we can kill zombies if we run into them. That's not a problem. So this is the guy that I'm worried about with playing with my food. No. Not like this. Ouch. $25 damage? Does he have a blue bow? I might have a new target here. How much do you hit for? Too much. Too much. Something I want to do. I'm playing with my food, and I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it.
Objectives updated.
Oh, he ran out of movement? Shit. Shit. Really messed that up. Shoot her. Doink. I wanted him not to be first on the order, but that's alright. I think he'll still get a shot. No, she got away. Where is she heading? Up the stairs, huh? You get ambushed. That was not how I wanted that to go down, but it's free damage. Nice. Okay. Refund. Nice hit. Nice hit. Very good. Very, very good. What we want to do is try to layer this so that, okay. Do it. Got him! Bye-bye! Okay. This is, oh,
A
man.
new round has started.
That was probably still not the best play. Nope, nope, it's gonna work. My legs, but that's okay. Now, do I check him for a blue bow? What do you think, Ian? You need help? Oh my god. It's like I'm holding him lovingly. Hold me like one of your French cats. Keyman, do you want to do the sit-up or not? This is not the plan. You can lay back down then. Okay. Oh, we can grab this while we're at it. Perfect.
Objectives updated.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna check them. Nope. Oh, the turn ended. I'm stupid. Whoa, Kitty Man. Easy now. That was a paw full of F keys. Oh, I realize I have this in a weird spot. Yep. We got a double delay here. They might leave. Yeah, they're gone. When that guy died, I shouldn't have charged. I shouldn't have. Darn. That's alright. It was a really good round. It's just, I was greedy. It's just a little bit less XP, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We got 3 clusters on a first mission. That's insanely good.
The decadent trappings of order shall be
That was an unfortunate thing of, yeah, they rushed us. I just didn't want to play greedy and go for the wordstone. I did at the end, but that's usually the best way to play it. If you don't get the extra mission, you know. Yeah, the XP for doing that, though, is always... Okay. What? Okay. This is a very, very blessed warband. Holy cow. Do we give it to Nar or Onrock? And we could rename these guys if you want. We could rename the warband. Agility's not bad for them because they already start with a good toughness value. More agility just gives them the ability to, you know, stand on their own, which is not a terrible thing because their dodge is atrocious. And this gives, what, 5%? And you can get, what, 12? So, what are you adding, 60? Yeah, in best case scenario, they end up with 90. It's not great. Now, they get the epic cloth as well. Actually, it's worse than you think because that's 15% just off of that. These guys just have terrible dodge stance. Like, they're just not... They're not meant to last. They are not your frontliner. Now, you could just go strength and toughness and just have them take the hits. Is a potential. That is potential. Just make them hit like a truck. Have a lot of toughness. It's very, very greedy, I think. I think it's horrifically greedy because if you go agility, you get the melee resistance. Yeah, I feel like we want to hit agility just to give them security. We need security with our units. Their melee resistance is only 10. Go back. You get our first armband. What a start. Holy cow. Just insane. Now for him, let's look at his spells. Because this takes what? Not enough spell points. I don't care about that. 9 for the improvement, and then Chains of Chaos is the other one. That takes 12. So we'll get him to 12. 12, and that's his 2 abilities. Then intelligence is done. It's all leadership. Or alertness, just to have him early on the turn order. Who knows? But that's about it for him. We're not going to get a lot to put in for this town. This turn. For him... I don't know. His agility is always going to be terrible. So I think you want to risk it all on him being parried. But, you know what? He's going to be strength, toughness. If he doesn't get anything fantastic, whatever. We'll get him toughness, he'll take the hits. He will just not be our frontliner. He will come in later with a charge into a second hit. That's his job. We know how to work around that now. When I first started out, I didn't know that. I pumped agility into everybody because I thought dodge was the way. I mean, technically, that would be a smart thing for him, but just don't try to make him survivable. Just treat him like he's very fragile. He's a burst boy. I mean, that is what he is. He's a burst boy. Send him in, he swings twice. Also, a thing to keep in mind that I was thinking was this was helping. This is Norse charge, not ambush. Difference. It has to be a charge. Ambush is not a charge. It works like a charge. Sets up like a charge. It's not a charge. So, yeah. Right now, he's getting nothing out of that. But that's okay. Dual wielding is way better. Yeah, just go toughness. We're gonna max his strength. I breathed in a fuzz. Gross. Gross. Okay. That's his. Moving on. My archers are the MVP there. I know our heroes did a lot of the bulk. No, Viking was MVP. He just deleted 2 people before they even got to play. But archers pulled in so much weight there. Like, the Chaos archers are so good. Like, that is so powerful. Because they will eat those all day. Crazed is always good. They will become tanky down the line. They absolutely will. That's how I'm building them. Okay, we're done. That's the first turn. Not bad. 69 weight in Wordstone, so pretty good time. That's not bad weight to pull on a first mission. 70's good. Not bad at all. It's a nice week. We'll take it. Nothing in the shop I really want. I grabbed goods. Oh yeah, I forgot. I grabbed cloth. Hold on. You know what was really stupid though? He fought nobody and he had my best stuff. I was playing so safe with him for no reason. I didn't need to. No need for that. Whatever. Next week. Go.
A new shipment has been requested.
Let's look. The shipment cost that he wants is 75. We almost paid for that first shipment in the first day. That's how well that mission went. Yes, we didn't get the extra, but we pulled so many good pieces from that mission. Unbelievable value. Unbelievable. And we're going to ride those 13 days out. I might try to just pump that up to just get as much as possible. I don't know if we'll take a hard mission, but I always want to search out to pull in a better mission than that. No, absolutely not. I know I just got through with one where I could easily handle that. See, that wouldn't be bad. I would go for hard or brutal. I don't think I want to do that. I would take that. I would consider it. But I don't want to consider it because it's randomly scared. My archers are going to be standing in the dumbest places imaginable. I can't do that. If I had no archers, I might consider that. But we're not going to do that. This one's probably best. So these are marked for death. So if there's a good mark for death, why not? Because the rest are poor. This one's average, but you're scared randomly. It's a poor start. This one's probably best. Strike teams, strike teams, strike teams. This one. This is the one. The wordstone's low, but that also means I don't have to grab too much. I'm probably going to be the one scared, and I'm okay with that.
Enemy warriors have
Nope.
spotted all over
Not that it
the
matters.
enemy's
It really doesn't matter.
Everything was scattered by
We'll see.
You
I'll be
spotted
right back.
your warband near your wagon, ready to take advantage of the enemy's misfortune.
Okay, sorry about that. Alright. Now, they're in a building. I'm guessing this one, which is, not terrible start. The 3 things are there. That's just awful. Our only option is to somehow get upstairs to fight them on that, and that's going to be very, very brutal. We're just going to try to get all of our important targets upstairs to get the value out of it. I really don't think this is going to play out well. At all. Because I need to fight them up there. I mean, if they don't have a lot of range, the height doesn't matter, but height kind of matters when I have ranged. I can force them down into it, and the Overwatch hit chance is still good, but... My only choice is to run forward and see what's going on. Yeah, they're in that building. So... we can attempt to climb. Do I have no climb spots over there? Oh, there's one over there, but that's really far away. Our only choice is to try and climb this with everybody. So what are we dealing with here? He's got a crossbow, and they're over there. Okay. So, not terrible. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll hold here. I figured we were gonna fail these. Hey man, no. This is not a mission to do that. This is a tough one. Yeah, any fails are going to be a lot of damage. I think 11's a high roll on damage, too, which is kind of obnoxious, but that's alright. We'll just park them here, I guess. Try not to fail on 72s, please. We need you alive. The thing with him having a crossbow, though, is he's going to have to run up really far, and then he'll be hanging. So we could probably shoot him. Probably. This mission didn't work out as well as I was hoping. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you for welcoming me back. You might have welcomed me back into, not a super mission. Failing 95's more likely, yeah. This is not great, but I really do want that height advantage. Do you see where any of them moved? Yeah, they're moving for the bridge, which is what we expected. That was actually bad. That was really stupid. I think I just blocked the way up. I wasn't thinking there. That was dumb. I was planning for everyone to get up, and then I just realized I just blocked everyone. I mean, I might be able to push him out of the way. I might have just misplayed pretty bad. I mean, we'll get around it, but... we're gonna find out. Can I climb? I still can, okay. It'll just shove him out of the way into an awkward spot, but that's okay. There's a reason I'm doing this, and it will become clear shortly. We might not need this to do anything, and I hope it doesn't. I hope to be wrong in its usefulness, but we won't know until it happens. how are we doing on this? So I have to hit it on the first one. If I do not, they're not climbing. You're not climbing. Tough break there. Buddy, Wardle, you needed to climb. You didn't make it. Yeah. Okay, he made it. And he failed, but I did cheese out an extra one so he can try a second time on a 79, which is much more preferable. Okay, good. What am I going to do here? I think this is out of the way. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, climb, you fools. Yeah, they cannot. They cannot make it. So I don't think they're going to make it here either. Look into his eyes. Ooh, what? Oh, he's jumping down here, huh? Yeah, he is. Look at him. He's looking to get involved in a brawl here. Wow. Okay. These two are going to stay right here, I think. Yep, and they'll cover each other. This is going to be a little weird. We may climb back down, but if they give me the height advantage, that's great for my archers.
A new round has started.
Okay, let's see what this guy's going to do. He might walk up to shoot my archer, and I think that's his play here. No, that's someone else. But I think he gets a turn before my archers. He did nothing. Okay. So I assume we're going to get into it with this turn, so buff him up. I want him buffed up. He has a really good weapon. I don't think I want to risk anything else, but we're going to try for it. Because if we get lightning bolted, you get out of the mission just fine. You don't lose anything. So, okay. There we go. Good enough. So they are not taking the bridge then. Well, he is, but he jumped down. So I don't know if they're going to start doing that. It's going to be a weird split area. But that's okay. If he moves in, we're going to just crush him. If we can get the archers up here, it'll be fantastic. We'll see what they do. We're kind of just waiting on them to make their choice. And if they go the underside, I can just jump down from here, is the thing. My archers can still shoot them, and I can just flood down, so... they're going to run into me, and their hobos are way off, so... just dodge. For now, I think we're waiting on that. I could delay. Yeah, let's delay. I'm curious to what their one guy's gonna do, and if he runs into us, that'd be really nice. Yeah, that guy's gonna get nowhere. They have a guy right there. 39 to 43, he's got melee on. You don't get that kind of that damage with those numbers from melee. Or ranged, I mean. You don't get those damage numbers with ranged. Doesn't happen. What I want to do, perception. Can I hit it? Nice, first shot. That's rare for me. That is a trap. Neat. Okay. We're gonna abuse that. Here he comes. Charge. He'll charge. Don't worry. But he might not. He might walk by him. Oh, double miss, though? Come on. Charge. Oh, where's he going? Ow! Motherfucker. Ow! Well, you're gonna pay for that, you dumb son of a bitch. Oh, man, he might get my archer if we don't get enough damage on him. What a coward! What a coward! Doesn't charge him. I don't know. Wait. How did he walk through my... My guy was ambushing. Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's in ambush! There's no way! That should have caught him anyway. That was a weird thing there. Whatever. You're gonna eat these. Mm-hmm. Hurts, doesn't it? Dead! Deleted! Wow, Viking is not playing around right now. What do you got for me? Nothing. Alright, well, what we're going to do with Viking is we're going to plunk him right here. Boy! He's like, goodbye to you, sir. Is he gonna... Uh-oh. This is actually very bad. My archer not getting it to... Oh, wow, that was so lucky that he ran out. Good damage. They have someone with a gun, though, so I gotta be careful with how we end this. Just go for it. If you don't hit it, it doesn't matter. You're running. This guy's bleeding badly, so he's gonna run all the way back here. But if anyone wants him, they gotta work for it. Was that an ambush? It was, so I'm just gonna have to shoot him in the face. Yeah, this is gonna be awkward, but this is my only option. Can I switch my weapons? Ooh, I shouldn't have reloaded. That's okay, just switch them. Dagger! That's alright. We're kind of have to deal with that. But if Mr. Baldy there walks up and fights him, I can move my other guys in. And I think he'll do that. Yep. Ooh, he wasted it on a charge, huh? No, he can swing again, can he? Yep. Ow! Okay. They're really being aggressive on my archers. Kitty man, do you mind? Do you mind? Pause. Keep them to yourself. My mouse area. Okay, so what I want to do, walk him in. Schmack, and that's a schmack misseroo when we don't need him. That's usually how this goes. There we go. We need them hits. We can't be missing. Alright, so those two are in the way. We're going to have to clear this top layer. Oh my god. He's gonna try to run all the way in there to get that archer. He shouldn't be able to as a henchman. Oh god. This is difficult, this movement. Alright. Hey, man? No. No.
A new round has started.
Okay. I don't know who that guy is, but my archers are in danger. That's fine. If there's a target that doesn't matter that the damage is on there, it's the archers because they can leave. Melee can't do anything once they lost their shit. He's actually early on the turn order, so disengage. Do I want to risk it on that? Yeah, try to get out of there. Nice. Hey, man, don't sexy leg onto my keyboard. Okay. So we should be able to cause some chaos here. As it were. So they absolutely are going to cowardly run away in this scenario. So what we want to do... Is that Gnar? That's not Gnar. Okay, we went Viking then. Viking? Get in there. We haven't hit a bad roll yet, which is weird. The only issue with the chaos spell casting is they can hit an AoE circle that... Really? You're going to put him at the end of the list. Unbelievable. And a miss. They can get one where it's a circle that does open wounds on everybody. There it was. Now I have a 10% less chance to hit for the rest of the match. For fuck's sake. And the thing is, with the open wounds, that counts like getting crit. So my third mission day, gone. Deleted. Might as well not exist. I guess I'll start my B team early. Like, that is a dumb one to get. I hate that one. Like, I was just saying that one. That is the dumbest one you can get, and there it was. I'll take those.
Objectives updated.
So obnoxious. What the hell? Alright. See, now they don't know where to go, because I don't think they can get to my archer. They might be able to if I don't put someone behind them. They'll just run around, jump up there, and hit them. Would really love to jump down there, but I don't think I can this turn. Do you have the debuff? Yep. It's a really awkward scenario. Where did they go? That's the guy with the shitty weapons. I could jump down over there, but that seems like a lot of commitment to get to there. Come in! Poison resist, whatever. Alright, just jump down. Probably take damage. Nope. Didn't take damage. Fine, we need to get there. Don't think we can stop him from running through either. They're actively avoiding this man. I just don't know if he's going to try to fight my henchman or run around. I don't know. The fact that he didn't charge a henchman seems quite suspicious to me. I think what I'm going to do is just park him here. There's a reason for that. And I think that'll force him to do something stupid. Yep. He wanted my archer so bad. But now he can't get to it. And in fact, he walked into a spot that he couldn't even get through. We'll take that hit. Fall back. I want to give him a free shot if we can avoid it. 82, but yeah, you could take an aim to guarantee it. They're all wearing medium armor, which is honestly a pretty good idea early on, because the downsides of medium armor are none. Medium armor is a good middle ground if you want the protections, but you don't care for the dodge bonus, which, yeah, early on it's definitely worth it. Oh, he failed it! Nice. Chunk him! Get him, boys! No one got involved to help him, and he failed it. I was so lucky. Is he dead? Ah, figures. Figures. Whatever. These boys aren't scared. They don't have all alone checks. They are immune to such things. Yeah, they all want that archer.
Started.
There's 2 archers with low health. They can't help it. So if you want to abuse AI, there you go. Okay, well, that open wound's annoying as hell. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna do about it this turn. I do know what we're gonna do. Nope, that's the target. Go ahead, give it to him. Try not to fail again. Especially, don't fail into a freaking open wounds. Where's Gnar? There he is. Give Gnar this. Oh, you failed. Don't open wounds yourself now. Whatever. That was an AoE, by the way. That would have hit people around him. It luckily didn't this time. I'm gonna have to pay for all those open wounds. I thought putting him up here would avoid it, but, you know, some things I don't know. Like, that ledge didn't protect me from it. It still hit down up over the ledge. Archers questionably shoot up over the ledge, but magic doesn't care, apparently. Okay. We're just gonna get whatever damage we can, what's happening. Okay. '81's good. What? That arrow just went into the sky! Okay. I would like to jump down there with Gnar, but now I can't. (24 to 39, huh? I feel like Gnar has better chance to win that engagement if I could catch him. He's in light armor for some reason. Okay. I don't know if this will work or not. I think it will? I'm gonna set up the other guy to be helpful there, too. But I don't know how this is gonna work for him. How much movement? 2? Okay, this will work. We'll just double surround this guy. Ah! Come on! Only a... Oh, the open wounds. Whatever. Ouch! Dead. Oh my god, is he gonna hit? Fuck off! God damn it! We did not just get double okie doked after a crit okie doke. Motherfucker. Alright, get the fuck in. Nope, we're not looting. We're getting the fuck in there. This is early game in a nutshell. Robbery, robbery, robbery. Where's my jumps? Oh, I gotta interact and choose to jump down. And damage. 1 to 70. So, yeah, we've missed 2 70s. In recent memory. Okay. Walk up. Eat 'em. Say goodbye. Check the loot. I'm taking those. Fuck you. I'll take that greatsword, you piece of shit. Alright. So what else are we dealing with here? This guy shouldn't be able... Oh, he'll jump down. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Does he get to go? He already went. So these two get to go before him. So hopefully one of them hit their mark. Alright, my only choice here is to set up like this. Okay. You still... Wait, what? You already went. Oh. Well, in that case... Actually, nope. Not gonna work. This is not good. We're getting early game woes, which is the random element of it. Good weapons or not, they will hit you when they shouldn't, and you will miss when you shouldn't. It could be brutal. First mission went fantastic, but this one not so much, because this is the nature of getting flooded. It's kind of why you have to give up some secondary objectives. Even if they make total sense to go for, they don't make sense to go for. There's no amount of damage. Yeah, get the damage on him. Understandable. We're not getting the damage on him because we'll fucking miss. Okay. Where was it? I saw it. Yeah, early Mordheim can be so unfair because it's dice. It comes down to dice, and there's not much you can do about that. And turn. This guy won't be an issue, I don't think. No, he's stuck. Yeah, I've gotten very, very lucky. I'm surprised he's not hitting my guy who's stunned on the ground and will probably crit. No. That move was stupid. That move was a genuine stupid article. But he did it because he knew he was going to get that crit. He knew it. Why else would you do that? Because that double stun was so low chance. But guaranteed they couldn't take a move. Which means that guy gets to move. And somehow get a charge? Well, at least he didn't kill. What the fuck is with these crits?
A new round has started.
He's gonna jump down. I knew it! I knew he'd cowered out on fighting them. Alright, well, he'll get charged for his troubles. How do you like being crit? It's not fun, is it? It's annoying as shit! I already have open wounds, which is annoying as shit! I don't know where he's going. Whatever, we're flying down there and we're just killing them off. I can't get out of this mission soon enough. This level is cursed. Get down there. How much health does he got left? Not enough. Make him pay. Die! No, actually, I'm just gonna loot. Actually. Oh, you can't reach? His legs are too short. Good hit. Good hit. Self? What? Why did it say self instead of Radley? Alright, end turn. Alright. What are my odds of getting... No. My odds are 0. I'm just here to finish it out. Get me out of here. It doesn't matter if he's scared. Be scared if you want. You're dead. Nothing. A mace isn't bad. I'll take a mace. At this point, I'll take anything. Chunky damage. And turn. Okay. So I need him to go this way to swing around to jump. Take damage, that's fine. We're bursting this guy out of the match. We need him gone. We don't need him taking turns. I like that it looks like he's damaging them with hugs. Yeah. Miss on an 86. Figures. That's usually how it goes. Now, he will have to pass an all-alone check. Or they rout. That's fine. I just need out of here. As soon as possible. Those dice were not in my favor. Not in my favor. Which is the difficulties of early game.
Your ruthless ambition serves you well. The Shadow reward you greatly for your skill and loyalty.
I gotta pay a lot for injuries. Because of that open wounds. Yep, light wounds, light wounds, light wounds, light wounds. A handgun? Okay. Only 12? Oh, because I got the upgrade. That's right, I reduced it by 4 and it usually costs 6. So, in the grand scheme of things, we actually got away with that because we took the Band-Aid Fund Reducer. It actually just paid quite a bit. Although, now we have to miss a week. Which is not how I wanted that to go, but here we are. We do have a greatsword, and I could take it off, these off of him, and just share them over to the other guys, but I think he does all right with that. We're gonna need armbands, like something fierce. The mace is all right. Probably better if you're dual wielding, but... I can't mess with his equipment? Nope, we can. There you go. Ooh, melee hit chance on it. No wonder he was hitting like a piece of shit. Alright. Brunebean is our guy. Alright. So, that was a bad mission. No one got hurt, though. So, missing a week sucks, but not the worst thing in the world.
New hired swords are available.
Wow, we got a master formula already. We're just gonna skip the week. Okay, everyone's recovered.
A new mission is available.
I could take that mission on. Let's put our points in, actually. For him, I think I want the agility just so he's safe when he walks in. For him, he doesn't need leadership. Doesn't even care. Alertness is usually pretty good, but they already move super early, so, like... whatever. Intelligence is stun resist. Pretty useful. You can be scared. Take leadership. Weapon skill. Always weapon skill. His hit chance is garbage, I just realized. That's why you don't really build him melee. That's why you don't. He starts with ballistic skill. You're probably better off running double Viking the way you're doing it. But if he's super tanky, it's fine. That's why people want to build him, is his stat allocation really does want you to be ranged with him. And I could risk it, if you guys want me to. I could risk it on the ballistics, but my luck is not looking great on him not getting a hand upgrade, so... like, he has super risk in doing it. That's the problem. Is he's a theoretical accuracy. I mean, I could pump it into accuracy for a few levels, but the problem is I won't know until he's level 7 if he got away with it. But he needs hit chance. Like, hit chance is too critical to not take. He could be a crit-based character, sure. But like I said, as far as there being 3 different melee opportunities for your hands, it usually means you're going to hit one. It's just too risky. It's like a super gamble, and it might pay off, but it's not a big benefit to have it pay off. It's like, oh, okay. He's a good archer. He has lots of stats to do it. He'd be a high crit archer. But, too much risk. Too much risk. Alertness, please. We need you to go early on the turn. Toughness on these guys. They need to be much more stable. Okay. So that mission was really, really bad for me. Really, really bad. For them, they did okay. I think I'm going to go strength for them because you want them to hit like a dump truck. That's their job. So I will push them to 9 if I can. Did I go agility on him? Well, that was dumb. I should have done something different. I'm going to push them to 9 and then I'll go agility. Maybe? I'm not sure. Might just go bursty with them because if it's dead quickly, I don't have to deal with it as badly. Okay. Let's look at our next missions. A brutal mission. This one isn't bad. But they're gonna have a lot of health, so I better hit my stuff. There's the story mission. The rating of 700, which you get that really quickly because your warband starts really high up. So, I mean, I could go for a story mission already. If we wanted to risk it, I could hit a story mission. I mean, our equipment isn't terrible for it, but that is an option. Because the sooner you hit the story mission, the sooner the next one comes out, is the only reason why you would do that. That is just a benefit of starting at level 5 as well. Because if you look at a warband unit, 75, you start with the leader, 2 heroes, and 3 henchmen. So if you look at the 3 henchmen, he has 90 because of the blue. But, so you go 75. Just off of them, you're hitting, what, 225? Just off of them. And then you have 2 heroes. Let's look at him. He doesn't have much experience, so about 115. So again, 230. And then a leader, which is 100. So it's just the free units here that end up valuing it up a lot. You know, that extra value is intense as far as getting to the first story mission. Because each one, you could almost think of it at like 100. So there's like 300 just sitting there unattended just out the gate with the warband. And with you having 10, it puts you right there. Oh, sorry. That's not 300. That's 400 missing. There's 4 units you can't get. If you could do the math right, it's 400 in that whereabouts. So, yeah, it's a lot of your warband isn't there. So usually with a rank 0, you take a good bit of extra missions to build up. But that's all right. We got started. That's our new warband. I don't have time for another mission today. But at least we got Chaos started. And we had a very risky match there. That mission was very close to going bad. There was a lot of bad chance there. Yeah. Very bad. But they are also equally blessed because our early game drops were fantastic. Now, when I played them originally, I lost 3 missions. That's what I lost. 3 missions went bad that I had to retreat. One of them I was very close to winning. I had a route check before the enemy team and I failed it. That's not to say that the enemy wouldn't pass it because they got bonus to that. But I was very quickly crushing them with my impressive at that point. And that was when I did my first deadly mission. I went, deadly bit can't be that bad, right? I'll go into it. I got ambushed. And it was an ambush where I was everywhere. Like, they just put my units in the dumbest spot, and all of my archers had a melee next to them. And, yeah, it was dumb. It was really unfair, but hey, what can you do? I almost pulled it out of there. Funny enough. But yeah, either way, that's the start of it. I'm sure we'll do more Chaos as we go. It's going to be a long one, I'm sure. Probably not as long as the tutorial mercenaries, because I'm going to start them at rank 0, just so you get an idea. It won't be a true first playthrough because I can't de-level what my side levels are, like the veteran skills and the just raw benefit of getting those achievements done, because that means extra starting gold. It's really the extra starting gold that's the main deal. I think you get extra things in the shop, which help a decent bit, but it's really the extra gold that's the main helper. You can make purchases at the start and hire people. It's not a huge deal, but it is something. So I don't know how I'll handle that, if we'll just ignore the veteran skills for that one, just to have a true, like, this is what it would be like in the first one, but I already have the extra money, so that's its own problem. But yeah, either way, that is going to be it for tonight. So thanks everybody for hanging out and watching. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, whichever the case is for you. I'm out of here. Stay majestic.